Welcome on back, everyone. Give me here another exciting episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free on the Nintendo Switch. So welcome to it. So last time, cause we gotten on done finishing on clearing one of these three mysterious raiders, and the one that we already took out have a person inside of it, which we already met because this girl don't have a name, so we just go and give her a name, and so we just change the name 7 to Onigiri to combine the name into Segiri, so that is gonna be her new name. So turns out that we can get to know better of knowing her name a lot better, because it turns out that she's allowing the name to be registered to Segiri. So let's go and have a talk. And also we were supposed to actually, I think we were supposed to go to some colony, not sincerely sure, because there is a new console which we already got reading on our iris, because we actually got communicated, so we were allowed to bring Segiri to Consul F. So without further ado, let's go ahead and have a word and listen to what Segiri is talking about, and we go ahead and press on A. Oh, actually, yeah, I think we gotta go and read the dialogue first and see what she had to say. Pending your decision, though, on the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart. Cease. Okay, so what do we want to do? So give us Segiri the order, or think it over some more? I mean, doesn't hurt a bite. I mean, let's just go give it the order. The order.
Wait, are you serious? You really trust that consul?
Of course I don't. Not entirely. I know it could be a trap as well, but still. If, and this is a big if, okay? If he was telling the truth earlier, then we won't have to fight with Segiri and her friends. And more importantly, I'm sure there are people waiting for her there. So, for all those reasons, I thought...
Well, either way, things can't stay like this forever.
Rather than make speculation after speculation and do nothing, you want to set something in motion.
It's also possible, if unlikely, that we might be able to talk it through.
All right. Can you tell us where Colony Zero is right now?
Aetia region. Captocorn Peak. Huh? Wait, isn't that... That's where we fought against those guys, ain't it? The point where Colony Zero is stationed is located even further in.
That explains why you were lying in wait for us there.
However, the geographical feature called the Noclia Mire is located en route. Entering it is predicted to have severe negative impact on your biological processes.
Then how do you guys get through?
A Ferron's environmental hazard resistance can temporarily neutralize poisonous materials. What's a Ferron? Oh, is that the thing you were riding inside? Affirmative. Consequently, traversal through the afflicted area will necessitate retrieval and refurbishing of the abandoned Ferron suit.
We can ask Riku to fix it up. Will that be okay with you?
No objections.
Oh, if Riku must, we'll not leave friends in lurch.
All right then. Just be patient for us a little while longer, okay, Segiri? Compliance.
Okay, so she have her patience. So we head to Aetia region next. Alright, so let's go ahead and show the objective. So we have to retrieve the Ferron. So let's go ahead and try our destination map. And it's somewhere down at the south where we left off. So so this is where we left off, because this is one of this colony that we already spotted witness, because we already took out one of the flame clot and restored the whole world of the upper land of Aetia region. But it turns out in the end, because we just spotted witness, because there is another console named Y, and that's one of the consoles that we took out, because it did transform into a Moebius, which is like transform into some monster, if you ask me. So let's go ahead and skip along to the progress, because we got a little bit lot of this quest that we gotta get done here, and skip along to the progress.
Is that?
Okay, so
Calm amidst the storm. I am the moon reflected
Alright, well, we just got interrupted because the Kamaravi has something new to say. But anyway, here we are. So, we're getting halfway close to where we need to be. So, there is her lab list. Let's go into that.
How does it look, Riku? Can you get it in working order?
It looked like problem mostly cosmetic. Riku have it working in no time flat. And ready. Riku proud of own handiwork.
And how does it look to you? Can you still use it?
Power lines clear. All sensors online. Ferron unit number 7 fully operational.
That sounds good. Are you ready to guide us?
Understood. Designating route.
Okay, so Segiri has to temporarily join a party. Alright. Okay, so it says that you inherited a traversal skill from Segiri. Hazard neutralization. Okay, so you can now safely traverse the fields where previously you were to take environmental damage. Oh, alright, interesting, alright. So this is something to say hazard neutralization. So this is a traversal skill that the Segiri taught the party. It allows you to run over poisonous surfaces without taking damage. Oh, okay then. So it seems like that we can go back to this other place at the Macbeth Wildwood, somewhere between Kali Tau, and turns out we can actually go ahead and get past through poison swamps. Okay, well that seems pretty interesting to the way how we go into Hazard. I mean, turns out that we can get past through poison. Okay, well that is I mean, that looks pretty new actually. I just loving the fact of how we get each character to go in and get across poisonous. Okay, so don't see why just a game had to break more.
Topographical info updates.
Okay, so this is the Naklia Mara.
Environmental resistance field deployed. Hazardous elements will be neutralized.
That sounds good, I think.
Scanning for Colony Zero's identification signal. We are approaching the rendezvous point.
Alright, well let's get close so these enemies don't take a hype that much.
Welcome, friends. I've been hoping you would come.
We've brought your soldier as you asked. So what now?
Number 7 seems uninjured. Thank you for this magnanimous measure. As promised, Colony Zero's order to eradicate Ouroboros will be rescinded. You have my word that we will never again darken your doorsteps, figuratively speaking.
Talk is cheap, man.
Oh, I assure you, the soldiers of Colony Zero are most faithful. They would never disobey an issued order. What's more, I personally have nothing but the deepest respect for you all. After all, you did tend to my dear number 7 and brought her back to me unscathed. I offer you my sincere, heartfelt thanks.
Yeah, alright.
This doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, I've just had the greatest idea. Number 7, you and our guests have traveled long and far to arrive here. Why don't we introduce them to the rest of the Colony Zero personnel?
Compliance.
I think we're actually fine.
Nonsense, no need to be shy. We need to tie a bond of trust between us, and where better to start than with a round of introductions?
Segiri, are you alright with that?
The Consul's word is absolute. Number 7 does not have the prerogative of choice.
Number 7, show your face to everyone. I'm sure they'd like that. Number 4 has also been worried about you.
Yes.
Number 4?
Number 4 is Number 7's right-hand man. With Number 7 absent, he had to take over the reins instead.
He means like being an aide, then. Segiri, does that make you the commander?
Parts of the definition appear discrepant, but on the whole, there are no major issues with that denomination.
You could have told us, you know.
I have no record of the fact being queried.
You've noticed it too, right, Tyon?
Yeah, and I can't make sense of it. The Consul's attitude is one thing, but more importantly...
The Ferronis. The one thing a colony needs, and there's no sign of it here. Or maybe it's just something completely different from the colonies we know.
A special unit under direct Moebius command. Were we too hasty coming here?
For Senna's sake, and for that girl she trusts. Let's hope not.
Whoa, check this place out.
Alright, so we're in some low class in Colony Zero.
Colony info updated.
So we have to go and talk with the Colony Zero soldiers. Okay then. Now let's continue.
Number 7. I'm relieved to see you back safe.
Number 4. No status abnormalities?
We're all good here. Number 10 and number 8 are currently on a mission, but should be back soon.
Revising query. Are there status abnormalities in number 4's condition?
No. I'm okay. Number 4 can still fight.
However...
Number 7, you're not at fault. If anything, it's my fault. Having such poor abilities in battle. Without disengaging the Ferron's limiter, I couldn't fight
Number 4.
What's wrong? What is it?
Sparks, you don't think this is... His flame's leaking?
I'm cold. Number 7? Where? I can't see a thing.
Segiri, what just happened?
Number 4 has given his life to the Ferron.
Oi, you better explain yourself.
The Ferrons are powered by life's flames. The flame clocks that impel them are synchronized to those of their passengers.
Wait, did you say flame clocks? Does that make the Ferrons...
Indeed. The design differs, but you could see them as functionally identical to Ferronesis. In addition, Ferron flame clocks are fitted with the function to disengage the limiters.
Disengage the limiters?
Doing so allows the Ferron to burn through the flames that fuel it at an accelerated rate, maximizing the unit's power output. Once the limiter is disengaged, a first-term soldier can perform at a level comparable to a colony's commander. That incandescent power is the pith and marrow of the Ferrons, of Colony Zero's might.
But what is Colony Zero to begin with? Who are you? Who are its soldiers?
You could say we are those who work behind the scenes of this war. Battlefield manipulation, inciting sedition, information control, elimination of third-party forces. It's all due to our ceaseless, thankless efforts that this war can continue unabated, and each life's fate arrives as ordained. In other words, we maintain the fabric of the world. That is the duty which is our pleasure to fulfill.
Nothing but empty words. That's the reason you put your men in those things.
Well, mate, you just showed us your whole ass. I knew you didn't care about the lives of your soldiers after all.
Preposterous! I treasure their lives above any other good. They are to me the most exalted substance. Their immaculate lives, sacrificed in service to the world, permeate it and form the basis of the eternity we Moebius covet!
Stop it.
Protecting my innocent lambs whose souls lubricate the gears of the world through a sublime sacrifice. That is the highest calling. Isn't it the loftiest vocation conceivable? Surely you must agree.
Shut up already!
I must beg your pardon. Have I said something to incur your displeasure?
Snuff all of that and snuff you! How dare you! How could someone like you think for a second you treasure Segiri? You have no right! We'll bring you down right here and now. Segiri and everyone will be free from the flame clocks.
But what in the blazes has brought this on? I told you from the start, I had no intention of fighting you.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, it seems unavoidable now. It seems the negotiations have broken down. Truly regrettable, and yet perhaps inevitable. All Ferron units, heed my call. You are ordered to disengage your limiters. Number 7, your orders. Bring all your might to bear and crush the Ouroboros.
Segiri, listen! You don't...
Compliance. Commencing Ouroboros annihilation.
Segiri...
I know how you must feel, but for now we have to fight, Senna.
All units fall in and stand by.
What's this?
Consul, a report.
What's the matter, number 7?
Large expenditure of life's flames is forecast if limiters are disengaged for combat. Proposal following analysis of all units' flame totals. Restrict limiter disengagement to unit number 7.
I see.
What? What's she doing? She's trying to get her mates out of fighting.
Number 7, I recognize your unparalleled radiance. It brings you honor. Now behold, by my authority as Consul, I order you, all Ferron units, disengage limiters.
Segiri!
That snuffer. Just when I thought he couldn't go lower.
Oh, number 7. Truly you are a marvel. The cry wafting from your spirit, it will water this endless world and make it bloom eternal.
First off, let's deal with these guys.
Yeah, just wait, Segiri. We'll get you out of this mess, I promise!
Okay, well, there's no point helping Segiri right now. Well, her name wasn't on number 7. I don't see why that show on the top of his name, of his HP bar. So, we're not going to defeat her, so we're trying to help her. Because she won't listen to reason because she's just, she's just following Consul F orders. I mean, that's all she's good at. I mean, she does do a pretty good job of just following orders and just doing the right thing, of just helping Colony 4, or just doing what number 4 height contends. I mean, not necessarily sure if that's making any close sense in my head, but let's just put more effort to the test here. So we are targeting number 7 first. So we'll get the Eye of the Storm going. Alright, so we go with one break. So who's gonna go for Topo? Who's gonna go for lunch or days? Okay, so you know what? I think that Uni and Tyon on Ouroboros form. Okay, Tyon, Uni, get out of your Ouroboros. We need the other Topo and days going. But the rest fine. I mean, we're doing excellent here. So we're just building up to increase up the attack. And a much of this accuracy going up on here. So this must be it. So that's maybe final.
Lance!
Yeah!
Segiri, please! Just snap out of it! You don't have to follow these orders! Segiri! You're free to do what you want!
Segi. Free. To...
Well now. What a curious phenomenon. Number 7, I'm changing your orders. Kill that Ouroboros first. Top priority.
Comply it.
Don't do it, Segiri!
That's an order, Number 7. Number 7, what are you... Ah!
Huh?
Ah! Number 7!
Segiri! Are you okay? Please, talk to me, Segiri!
Number 4.
Huh?
Number 4. Don't go. Number 7. Will protect. Number 4. Everyone.
Noah, please! For Segiri! For them all!
Right.
With the Consul's death in the line of duty, Colony Zero's chain of command is broken. Number 7 currently has no duties to perform, and no orders to follow.
That means you don't have to fight us anymore.
However, it is a matter of record that Number 7 took hostile action against Ouroboros. Perhaps you wish to mete out an appropriate punishment.
Segiri, you did nothing wrong. Really, we should be thanking you.
Thanking? Why would that be?
I mean, before, you attacked the Consul instead of us, so you held back from fighting us, and thanks to that, we were able to take down the Consul. Anyway, that's enough about that. Now it's time to think to the future, right?
I cannot comprehend.
Huh?
Why do you speak to Number 7 that way? Under what orders and from whom? Why did Number 7 disobey orders? Why did I not attack you as instructed? Requesting swift reply. Furthermore, requesting orders.
Segiri.
Number 7 is confused. I do not know what actions to take.
I know what it's like to feel lost, uncertain, not know where to turn. But even you must have some things you think you'd really like to do, right?
Number 7 does not have thoughts matching that description.
In that case, let's put our heads together. Let's think of things you might want to do.
Is that an order?
Nuh-uh. Nobody's giving you orders anymore. From now on, Segiri, the only orders you should follow are your own.
The situation described does not conform to the accepted definition of orders.
It was just like a metaphor, or was it a simile?
I really cannot comprehend. But although I cannot comprehend, Segiri gives orders to number 7. If the circumstances be interpreted this way, then Segiri, I may be able to comprehend.
Oh, Segiri.
Is it odd?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure it's exactly right. Since, after all, you're free now. So, Segiri, what are your orders for number 7?
Top priority should be to investigate what it is that I want to do. More data must be gathered before this is ascertained.
That sounds very like you, but I think you're making it too complicated. It doesn't have to be just one thing, and it can be anything, really.
It can be anything?
Yep, anything at all.
In that case...
Yes? Did you think of something?
Right now, I think I'd like one of your onigiri, Senna.
By the way, I wanted to ask about the Ferron. I suppose there's no way to use them anymore.
That statement is incorrect.
Oh, really?
Motive function can be restored by switching to alternative power source using ether cylinders. Power output will be inferior to the original flame clock system, and the limiter can't be removed, but shouldn't hinder combat. I will be able to fight on.
Wow, that's great news. Do you think we can ask you to fight by our side again then?
Understood. Ferron Unit number 7 will gladly join Ouroboros battle unit.
We'll be counting on you then, Segiri.
Alright, I think that's it. So, that is one of his hero quests done for humanity. So, this is the last hero that we unlock here. So, her name was Segiri, and turns out that she can go ahead and hop aboard on her Ladnesses for base of full combat. So we get to go and use her in base of combat and during a JRPG. I mean, we get to support her a whole lot. We get to check in with all of her art style and movement and everything. So we want to say the dark defense surrounding Colony Zero had been lifted thanks to Senna and the Ouroboros number 7 or Segiri, now pounders of a mean of freedom. I mean, she got all the freedom in the world now. Okay, so there we saw that the Segiri is a mysterious raider all this time. So we go to the class inheritor by pressing A. So Senna is a compatible equipped hero on Segiri. So it seems like that Segiri and Senna are going to make the bestest friends. So this new info acquired is called Colony Zero Future. Okay, so checking it with her class. So she got is Machine Assassin, and the role is Attacker. Weaken the enemy to the raise damage, extend the buffer to the weaken all enemies. Interesting?
First, let's talk about all the stuff you might want to do in the future. Affirmative.
Okay, now first off, we want to go ahead and talk to some of these people. So we're gonna start to the lowest to highest numbers of each people. So I'm gonna start with number 3. Okay, you don't quite actually look like Segiri to me. I have a feeling number 4 was running on fumes. He spent so much of his flame in saving me time after time after time. My weakness and causing him his life.
Always nice to have more friends.
Okay, so next one. So let's see. So we're going for the lowest number. So it's number 6. Just because we don't have to follow Moebius anymore doesn't erase the thing Colony Zero had done. For now, we have to find a safe place to lay low. Number 7 should understand that.
Always nice to have more friends.
Okay, so going to number 8. Equipping the Ferron's blade in a mechanism for generating rote ether. Its effects are wide-ranging from decreasing the enemy offensive ability to weakening their defenses. As a result, it is a weakened by the target and allows for its total destruction. That's a standard Ferron battle strategy.
Always nice to have more friends.
Now, we're making up an adjoining hint with a former enemy. What a joke. But that's all in the past now. Just so we're absolutely clear, I'm sure that as a snuffer not gonna apologize for what I did. If I hadn't followed order, we wouldn't have survived. You're the one who forced us to the fight for our life, remember? Okay, so that goal increased up a little bit by 10. On surprise number 7, I brought you guys back here. It's really not the everyday event that happens, you know. I'm sorry, do we know you? Not quite. My name is number 10. This isn't the first time that we met, but I guess it's the first time I introduced myself. It'll be easier for everyone if we don't dwell on that over much of I think. So much a pleasure to meet you. Okay, so it's all of each of 5 people that we finished talking to. So, going out to look around here in every other colony. So let's check out this place. So it seems like that we didn't quite actually find any rest spots anywhere. But you know what, you guys, I do believe that's gonna have to do it. So next time on the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we're gonna get one of these 2 new topics done and go into discuss what each character are going to talk about. So we're sticking along to the progress of trying to get everything done around here in Colony Zero on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on stay tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying the series and you want to see more of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3, be sure to leave an advertise, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be still up to notified to when my new and awesome videos have it on the way. So just making sure you guys stay tuned in, and that will have to do it for today. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We will be picking up more in the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.